One of the byproducts of so-called modern tennis is a new footwork paradigm. The majority of players on the tour these days, especially women, have been successfully brainwashed into thinking that getting airborne at every opportunity is a hallmark of a good footwork and the key to the powerful strokes. Unfortunately, this is nothing more than a misguided belief, which is directly responsible for an overly complicated and ultimately very unreliable striking action. The on-court performance of the players who are infected by this technique is extremely erratic, and even on their good days, their ability to control the ball is mediocre at best. Only when these jumpers play one another, the imprecision and inconsistency of their strokes do not become an issue, because the playing field is leveled and the outcome is determined by some other factors. But when these Peter Pans are confronted by the strikers, who remain solidly on the ground throughout their striking action, all the jumping and the resulting spraying of the balls become the major liability and the deciding factor in their demise. Their error-prone technique simply can't keep up, and their game falters. With other things being equal, the grounded strikers, as a rule, will always come out on top. The source of this disparity is easy to see. All you need is the grasp of basic physics and a pinch of common sense. Sadly, both of these commodities are in a short supply in modern tennis these days. A simple question has to be asked. What reasonable justification can exist for launching 160 or even 90 pounds of flash into the air every time you have to strike only 2 ounces of a tennis ball? It is a 1,000 to 1 weight differential. Just think of that for a moment. And another question, which is begging for answer, is what level of precision and consistency can be expected from the movements of the racket, when the very body which this racket is attached to and is dependent on for guidance is in a state of flux and is flying through the air in all kinds of directions? The answer should be obvious: very low. One way or another, this Peter Pan syndrome has captivated the collective imagination of the tennis world. And with the help of sexy photographs and clueless coaching, it went viral. The effects of such dim-witted epidemic can be seen with the naked eye. Just take a look at the stats. On the men's side, only the players who keep their feet firmly on the ground have maintained the virtual stranglehold on all of the major tournaments for years. And, of all the jumpers, none has accomplished a great deal, except getting very fit or very injured from all this jumping around. And among women, who pretty much all took to the air lately, there is hardly anyone who can keep the ball in play with any certainty. Sadly, these days, WTA tennis has become a little more than a comedy of unforced errors.